Good afternoon, everybody. I'm glad to be here, and first off, I want to wish a happy birthday to our ranking member, Jamie Raskin. Maxwell Frost, proudly representing Florida's 10th Congressional District here in Congress, and today is a sad, ridiculous day in our institution and as the House of Representatives, as it's being weaponized to vote on a baseless impeachment inquiry against President Joe Biden, demanded by a former president that has zero credibility and has been charged in 4 criminal cases. And unfortunately, today is not the first sad, ridiculous day of the 118th Congress. As a member of the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability, I've watched as our committee has spent the last many months spinning in circles as Republicans hold one embarrassing hearing after another, one embarrassing press conference after another. Just the other day, our chair of our committee going out and saying that Hunter Biden was indicted to help him. Let me remind you that as we hosted our first and only impeachment inquiry hearing back in September, where the Republican Oversight Chairman was so embarrassed to have called for such a mediocre and fruitless hearing that we didn't do another one. And now, despite months of trying to stir and string together absurd conspiracy theories that are baseless to catch President Biden, House Republicans are still coming up short because they have zero evidence. Their own experts that they brought on the committee said there was no evidence, and nearly every credible news organization has discredited their claims. Even Fox News is saying that Republicans have provided zero proof that President Biden has done anything illegal. This is a smear campaign, plain and simple. They're pissed off that they lost the last election, and now they want to weaponize the United States Congress and our awesome powers and abilities to smear this president. And it's being called by Donald Trump. They are looking to do his bidding. Let's look at the timeline from before when former Speaker McCarthy came out and said, we're not going to have a vote on an impeachment inquiry. We're not going to do anything relating to an impeachment inquiry. Then 12 precious days pass in which threats were made to him. One of them that was followed up on, part of the reason we have a new speaker. And he completely flip-flopped on that to appease Donald Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and the extreme MAGA right part of his party. And let's not forget that Donald Trump has been obsessed and scared of Joe Biden since 2018, when as president, he abused the power of his office to withhold military aid to Ukraine, to pressure President Zelensky to investigate then Vice President Biden and his family, all in an effort to help his re-election bid. And when he did lose that re-election bid, he incited a violent and deadly insurrection right here in the United States Capitol. This is the person who is controlling the Republican Party. This is who Republican members of Congress are beholden to. Not the American people, not their constituents. It's Donald Trump. And they will do anything within their power to ensure that he wins come next year. This impeachment inquiry is baseless, it's shameful, there's no evidence, and it's a waste of time as a governing body. It is no surprise to me that 50% of this country doesn't vote when they turn on the TV and they see baseless censure after baseless censure, while kids are being mowed down by assault rifles in their own damn classrooms. Then they turn on the TV to see the House of Representatives wasting time on an impeachment inquiry with absolutely no evidence. It's disgraceful and shameful, and we have to do better. And next up, I will introduce Representative Melanie. Oh, okay. Representative Melanie Stansberry.